The boy instantly snapped the wooden stick in half, then used all his strength to crush it into a diamond, offering it to the queen. Upon witnessing this, the queen felt a sense of déjà vu. It turned out that 20 years ago, King Pors had proposed to her in the same way. In that moment, the queen realized that the prince before her was not her own child, but rather her late husband, King Pors. She couldn't handle this realization and fainted. While the queen was resting, Drusi, who was guarding the door, sensed an ominous presence. It was a beast sent by the magic mirror, intending to kill the queen while she was ill. Looking at the terrifying beast in front of him, Drusi recalled what King Pors had once said to him. Drusi was once the king's spear, a loyal protector by the Persian king's side. However, the king assigned him to guard the queen instead. The king then asked him, "Is the queen truly worth protecting?" However, when he saw the queen's high-handed behavior, he didn't know how to react. He could only silently follow her, watching her every move. One day, the queen tried to feed cake to Prince Boji, but since Boji had never seen the queen before, he refused to engage with her. This led to the queen being unable to reach him and, in the end, collapsing on the ground from exhaustion. However, at that moment, Boji secretly took the cake. The queen, surprised by this, decided to follow him quietly. She soon found that Boji was kneeling on the ground, holding the cake up. He was offering it to his late mother. Seeing this, the queen's perspective shifted. She began to learn sign language from a maid. However, just when she was about to communicate with Boji using sign language, Boji became frightened and ran away. The queen, furious, scolded the maid. But when she saw the maid crying, she sincerely apologized and asked her to teach her sign language again. Watching the clumsy but determined queen, Drusi gradually began to understand the king's intentions. 2 days later, Drusi saw how well the queen and Boji were getting along, and how they were able to communicate fluently using sign language. He was shocked. However, when Boji saw Drusi, he immediately hid behind the queen. Noticing Drusi's awkwardness, the queen came up with an idea. She decided to run with Boji and have Drusi chase them slowly from behind. As Boji watched Drusi sweat profusely while chasing them, he felt a great sense of joy. Reflecting on all of this, Drusi looked at the looming beast in front of him and firmly said that he would absolutely protect both of them.